bringing it to the forefront. Like, okay, this is Big A. This is what I deal with. This is, this is why I talk about my music. Why I say you can't understand this. Why I say you can never feel my pain.
Back in 17, around the time I touched 100 grand, I was out here chillin', really spending with a master plan. Had the big ass crib with a Benz and a lot of bands. Niggas out here plotting, never knew it would've been.
Yo, what's up? This your boy Big A, the handsome hustler, and you on Tidewater Waves.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you pulling up again.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. I'm gonna pull up every chance I get.
Yeah. So I gotta, salute that, especially in the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot going on, so just keeping things rolling.
Yes, sir. Happy New Year to you too, man.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Yes, sir, man.
I gotta say that.
Yeah, this the year, man. The year Emmett 22. That year.
You Cowboys, man?
Yeah, die hard.
Okay.
Die hard. I don't care if we go 0-17. I'm gonna die hard to the end.
Yeah.
I don't care. Die hard.
True Dallas. Man.
True Dallas.
I think this the year.
This the year. The year. 22. The year Emmett. I'm telling you.
Yeah, damn right.
They doubting us. We took a loss last week to the Cardinals, but it's all right. We're gonna get them back.
Yeah.
They probably won't even make it to see us if we play them first, but we'll get them. But
Them are the Eagles.
yeah, but we gonna run through them Eagles, man. They better give us somebody who. Now the Eagles, they gonna come and play though. It's a division game.
Yeah.
Division games they gonna always come and play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're rivalries. Yeah.
Definitely. So enough for football talk. We'll get into the music.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm here for.
So you can let the viewers know what you're here for.
Yes, sir.
So what you have coming up right now?
Well, I'm working on album project, whatever they call it these days, EP, title You Can Never Feel My Pain. So that's what I'm doing now, just working on that album, just back and forth in the studio, trying to get production right, videos, interviews, everything. Like we spoke on last time, I'm the artist, the label, the manager, I'm everything. So I'm just working.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You got no choice but to work. Like
that's it.
Before this, just all them roles. It's like when you doing all of that, and you're the artist. It comes with a lot.
It comes with a lot. Yeah. So I gotta keep moving, man. Stay motivated, stay busy, snap myself out of all laziness. You know what I mean? And just work and get this story out, get this project out, let people know who I am as a person, so you can understand my music a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how has that been for you? Like just especially the past year with everything going on, just juggling all of that.
It's been tough, but I mean I've been getting it done. I've been having my support system. My fiance, she stay on me. I can really say she like my manager. You can call her and she, you know what I mean? She keep me motivated, she's one really, when I came home from jail and like, yo, you need to get back in your music, you know what I mean? Get back to doing what you do and what you love to do, and tell your story because you got a hell of a story. The pain and all that shit you go through and all that. That's a hell of a story, so that's why I titled the album, You Can Never Feel My Pain, because I don't feel like nobody can feel the pain, just from physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, that I've been through and I go through on a daily basis. Just dealing with sickle cell, because I have sickle, I was born with that, sickle cell anemia. It's a genetic disease, it's a blood disorder, it's chronic pain, it's high pain all the time, man. You know what I mean? Aches, pains, you gotta take medication, pain medication, and if you get to a point where you can't handle it at home by keeping yourself hydrated, with the water, you gotta stay hydrated. I'm trying to get on top of that. I'm bad with that because I like, you like sodas and juices and shit like that. It tastes good, and it's like you gotta drink water, but you gotta drink water like that with this sickle cell, So that's just, it's like a play off of that with the pain, what I deal with that physically, and then, just with life, pain in life, just mentally, the streets, just everything you go to, because at the end of the day, I'm a regular person just like the next man. I just got something extra with me, you feel what I'm saying? God gave me something special, you know what I mean? It's a gift and a curse for me, you know what I mean? So I still got to pay bills. I still got to work. I mean, you know, I still got to, you know, hustle. I done still been in the streets and did everything that the next man do. I might got to go to the hospital sometimes. You know what I mean? My bones hurt. You know what I mean? It's just everywhere blood flow, that's where you can hurt. So it's like, I'm dealing with that at the same time as dealing with regular shit. You know what I mean? Regular stuff. So, just because I might gotta go to the hospital more than this person or a doctor or take medication, I used to struggle with that. I used to be insecure about that. You know, now it's just like, this is a part of me. You know, I ain't gonna sit here and feel like I'm different or, you know, I'm not regular or, you know, it's just the cards I was dealt. So I just, you know, play my cards right. So I feel like God gave me the talent to be born with rapping because also what else he gave me, so it's like I can do that. That's something I can do at my own pace, you know, because I can't work a 9 to 5, you know what I mean, because of just the pain I go through. Anybody want you to keep calling out because, you know, you're being sick, so you really can't work. So the cards I was dealt in life, you know, I got to do what I got to do, you know what I mean? So that's why I hustle and grind so hard, man, you know what I mean? Because I can't go punching the clock. You know what I mean? So I've worked, I used to work in Ohio. I used to live in Ohio when I was working at the plant, but it got to a point, it was, you know, it's colder climate up there. It's a lot colder, so I had more. And then with the sickle cell, your veins squeeze together when you're cold to try to stay warm. So your veins, just take the example, it's like a pipe, right? And then your cells is like, I have 60% regular cells and like 40% sickle cells. So it's like a banana and then it's like an orange. So your cells just flow right through the pipe because, you know, the orange is going to flow right through the pipe. Mm-hmm. So try to take a banana and try to push it through the pipe. It get clogged up. It's stuck. It's not round, so it just doesn't flow through. So it's just banana over top of banana over top of banana at that one spot. So that's where the pain comes. That's it. Shit. Damn, you ain't got no flow. I mean, you know, so you gotta get them fluids and stay hydrated, and that's why you gotta take pain medicine like every day. You know, that's why I say people talk about perks and all that. It's like y'all doing it just to get high. I really got to take this every day. I really got to take Roxy and stuff like that when I have pains, you know, strong pain medication. Then when I go to the hospital, they got to stick needles in your arm. You know what I mean? Imagine that, man, when you got to go and every time you go, you got to get a needle or IV. Then they got to push this strong pain medicine, Dilaudid, morphine. I know you heard of that, them strong pain medicine. When you break a bone and shit like that, they give you that, your shot and all that stuff. The strong, extra strong pain medicine. When you hit it, you know, in the movies, Nickel Bonds, when they hit the dope, even though that's drugs, that's heroin and stuff, but I'm just giving you it feel like that, like how you see them, like, you know what I mean, strong pain medicine. Yeah, man, strong. You'd be like, dang. But you got to have that strong, because Tylenol, that's not gonna work because your pain is severe, you know, it's like, so they got to give you this strong pain medicine, you know what I mean? So just dealing with that, you know, that's something I got to deal with, you know, and doctor visits and ER visits, like your second residence, you know, it's like, really, it's like that, you know, but I've been doing a lot better. They're coming out with new medications like Osprita and stuff like that, where it's supposed to make your cells, medication to make your cells have more regular cells than sickle cells. And then they got other things like bone marrow transplants. You got to find the exact match, same mother, same father, you know, same blood type, you know, but that's I heard that's like a real terrible process to go through. Yeah, man, they say it's real painful. So I just thug it, you know what I mean? I'm thugging it with it, you know what I mean? So no matter what, I'm still gonna do what I gotta do. I don't care if I'm hurting. I've been hurting and got into fights. You know what I mean? I've been hurting and, you know what I mean? Hurting and have sex, you know what I mean? It's just a part of me. I don't, that pity still. It just got me to a point where I don't like to be pitied and all that. Don't feel sorry, I'm good. You know what I mean? I'm good. Like, I feel it, you know, people feel sorry, but it's like when I go, even if I have to stay in the hospital, like, I got a huge support system. Mother, father, uncle, aunt, you know, cousins, grandfather, grandmother, but I don't tell nobody. Nobody come. My mother and them will come up there, but people be like, "Why you don't call me?" I come up there because I'm so used to it. I just want to get in and get out. You know what I mean? And do what I got to do. It's like I don't want y'all to stop what y'all got to stop, because if you stop what you got to stop, for me, every time I go to the ER or whatever, you're gonna be stopping a lot. You're going to be stopping what you're doing a lot, trying to come in there to see, you know, and I'm used to this, so let me go ahead and get these fluids, get this pain medicine, and get on with my life, you know what I mean? It's not that I don't want nobody to come see me, or if you come, you know, so that's just a part of something I go through, you know, that nobody really, it's my first time really speaking on it. I spoke about it in my music and stuff like that, but as far as just speaking on it and explaining it, how it works and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, that's solid, because it's, you know, probably a lot more people than you may think to deal with it that, you know, need and appreciate hearing this.
Right.
Yeah, so.
Man, there's another, shout out to Sean Sloan, to another artist, man. He got sickle cell. It's another motivation for me, just like Prodigy was, and, you know, people like that. T-Bar's another from TLC. She has sickle cell also. So it's not a, what's the word? It's not a death sentence, or if you know, you can't do nothing, and they'll try to tell you that because when you're in the doctor growing up, they try to tell you can't do physical activity, you can't do what you want to do. You just gotta know your limit. You feel what I mean? I mean, certain jobs, like I said, you can't work around. So you understand that, because as a kid growing up, you know, people had dreams like firefighters and stuff like that. My dream as a kid was to be an airplane pilot. You know what I mean? I used to be fascinated because my dad used to live by the airport, so you know, I always see the airplanes and stuff. And I just always been fascinated by airplanes, but when I went to the doctor one day as a child, he was like, what do you want to do when you grow up? And I told him, he was like, man, I'm sorry, but you can't fly an airplane because the altitude and all that, it mess with you. So, like you say, you flying a plane, you can't call and say, I can't make it I can't take the plane to LA because, you know what I mean, I'm hurting. So, you know, you can't, so I didn't let that stop me though, because when I graduated high school and I went straight to college to work on airplanes, just because I can't fly them, don't mean I still can't do something dealing with them. You feel what I mean? So it's just, you know, I'm gonna do what I do, man. I'm gonna find a way. That's one thing about me. But like that, I'm gonna find a way. You know what I mean? If I can't do it this way, I'm gonna do it that way. I'm gonna still do what I want to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta find that way, because a lot of these things are just, I'm not gonna say, you know, subject them to just title, but you know, create your own narrative from it. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, true indeed. You're true on that. Yes, sir. Yeah.
But, also with the music, you know, I want to say just how that ties in, like how was that, you know, overcoming that, like, dang, I can't really speak on this because people can judge. You know, how was that for you?
Like I said, I would say insecure, about it, because it was more people understand when they see you taking certain medicine and stuff. It's just people just natural human judgment. You know, it's just not really. It's just people look at you a little different when you got to deal with it. And then, you know, like with the women, you tell women, oh, you know, I got this, and then with the and like, don't do that. You know what I mean? Like, come on now, don't do that. All that. Oh, you got it. It's just natural. You're just human. You know, it's like a person say, you know, I got cancer. You know, I'm sorry to hear that. You know, but when you deal with that all your life, you kind of get, you know, sensitive about it. Like, even when I used to be, like, on dates and stuff with girls, if I used to, like, ache and hurt and stuff like that, I'd go in the bathroom, you know, be having medicine in my pocket and take my medicine, because I don't want her to see me taking no medicine or to think, oh, he a pill head, or, you know what I mean, he a junkie, or he a drug addict, or whatever, you know what I mean? And then they looking at me different, thinking something else, and the whole time I have to take this medication, you know what I mean? So it's just, I really haven't spoken about it like in interviews and stuff like that, but I've had like a couple songs where I spoke about it, you know, but now it's like more of bringing it to the forefront, making it a part of my story. I wasn't making it a part of my story. I just tell you, oh man, I deal with sickle cell, I deal with this, but I'm trying to go like, what about, people will tell you, I deal with sickle cell and I heard go through this, but what about like just everyday life with sickle cell? How do I do this with it? How do I do that with it? How, you know, so another thing I'm trying to work on too is like a documentary, you know, about my life, about what I deal with and what I go through. You know what I mean? Dealing with that and still living and doing music and boxing, you know, because like you said, they tell you can't do physical. I box. You know, I got to go to the gym tonight, you know what I mean? So, and shout out to C4 Boxing, anybody into boxing, you know, call David, Coach David over at on Churchman Boulevard in Chesapeake, C4 Boxing. That's all, yeah. But yeah, man. I had to shout them out, my dog, man. Had to give them a little clout, you know what I mean? Give them a little plug. But yeah, man, they say you can't do certain things, but yeah, I know I can't, I ain't trying to be Floyd Mayweather, you know. I can't go out there and do strenuous activities like that, but I'm still into it. You know, I know my limit, you know what I mean? So, yeah. But now I'm just making it a part of my store, you know, it's just bringing it to the forefront, like, okay, this is Big A. This is what I deal with. This is, you know, this is why I talk about my music, why I say you can't understand this, why I say you can never feel my pain, you know. Because everybody got pain, it's just the type of pain. Everybody got different type of pains and shit like that, and I'm just explaining mine. That's it, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And like I said earlier, you kind of got to, because you never know who that motivates. But, you know, shout out to the people you throughout that.
Yeah, like Sean Sloan, Prodigy, you know, rest in peace, Prodigy, it's a legend. But as far as nowadays, yeah, when I ran across Sean, man, it was like, damn, it was motivation, like I told you. My label, Black and Motivated, you know what I mean? Don't do no hating, just all motivation. Mm-hmm. Okay, if you got $1 billion and we grew up next door to each other, I swear I won't hate on you. I swear I won't. Yeah. Won't hate on you, won't try to backdoor you. I'll let you try to get in line with you, let you motivate me, you know what I mean, to get what you know what I'm saying? It's just, I stay motivated. I cannot go to sleep hating on the next man, because we all stars. It's 1,000 stars in the sky. They all shine in their own way. You know what I mean? So just because you got 1 million followers and a pocket full of money and ice and right, so I'm the shit in my own little toilet bowl too. You feel what I'm saying? I'm the shit in my section and shit around the people that know me. So I mean, you know, I ain't gonna hate on nobody. I don't do no hating, man. You know, yeah, straight motivation. So he's just a motivation. You know what I mean? Every time I see him walk across my time, like, damn, yeah, I can do it. You know, it can be done, man. You know, just keep going. If I got 10, 15 fans, guess what? Them 10, 15 fans, they gonna go and tell 10, 15 more people. Then them 10, 15 more gonna tell 10, 1,500. Then it's gonna turn into 1,000. So it's just keep that product coming, the content, and it'll work out. This is my passion though, so I'm gonna always do it.
So speaking of staying motivated, like, you know, how did you stay motivated, or how do you continue to and not like get sidetracked? Like you say, you know, a lot of people get addicted to those medicines, and, you know, just kind of let it take control of them. But how do you just keep a level mind while you're, you know, taking them strong meds?
Well, I've been through that addiction phase before. It wasn't my medication as far as, you know, my pain medicine. It was Xanax. I started having like I started with anxiety, my heart started beating fast and stuff like that, and I told my doctor. And they used to give me this, I never knew what it was, but they had prescribed it to me one day, and I was looking at the bottle, like, what the hell is this? But I didn't even know it was an anxiety medicine. But then when I went back to the doctor, she was like, you're supposed to take that medicine. I'm not knowing what it is, so I started taking it, and that shit's the devil. If anybody do not take Xanax, that shit is the devil. I mean, it was, when you start, it'll take you, everything you're going through, mentally, it'll take it away, you know what I mean? It's just, it was taking all the stress away, all the pains, all everything. But it's like you would take that medicine, man, and you, honest to God, man, on my kids, you can kill somebody. Literally, you can kill somebody. You ain't gonna know what happened until you wake up in jail and you see your paperwork. You wouldn't remember nothing, jack shit. Like, I'm telling you, it's the worst medication. I'm telling you. So me dealing with that, and then when I went to jail, I sat back and I applied thinking, and I'm like, damn, so everything negative that has happened in my life with the jail, car accidents, near-death experiences, everything that has went wrong in my life, the common denominator has always been Xanax. You know what I mean? So me going through that and going to jail and being addicted to it and all that stuff, and you know, I mean, you could be talking to somebody like me and you talking. You be seeing rappers in interviews and you see them, they hit that little nod. I was all that. I'm talking about being in public, sleep, you know, you sleep, you could be holding a bottle and be like, yeah, sleep. You sit there fucked up sleep. You gotta hold your phone. But that shit, man, it's funny, but it ain't at the same time. And I went through that. Like, I mean, it's videos that I see now that pop up Facebook memories and stuff like that. And I look at myself like, man, I cannot believe I was walking around like that. I cannot believe that I was out here like that. You know what I mean? Like being on the Xanax and stuff like that, being addicted. And yeah, and then going around family members trying to talk. You know, my grandmother used to be like, man, I used to hate when you used to be. But see, they didn't know that I was addicted to it. They just thought, okay, that's his medication because they know I got sickle cell, but I was abusing that, man. I wasn't, you know, and they used to hate that, man, but they was like, it wasn't like, you need to stop, you taking drugs, you're addicted. They were thinking that it's my medication, but the whole time I'm abusing it, you know, and I used to go around and be talking to them and then be falling asleep or just be like, what the fuck is you talking about? You'll get to talking a whole nother language, talking like that. It's just embarrassing, man. And still now that I went through that, now, like you say, that's how I get myself, okay, it's medication. It's not no, you know what I mean? I have an illness, I have to take this medication. So that's how, it's just mental. You gotta stay strong mentally. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a mental thing, man. You just can't get caught up. I already been through that, so now I know what that can lead to. You know what I mean? If I start taking Xanax again, I'm moving backwards. I'm hustling backwards. You know what I mean? So that's really how I'm able to stay like focused, and you know, I don't mess with nothing, no other. I don't drink. You know what I mean? I don't drink no hard liquor, nothing like that. Every once in a while, I might have some champagne. You know what I mean? I smoke weed. That's it. Smoke weed. Take my medication. That's it. All that extra, taking pills and all this extra. I done done that, man. I done been there, done that. That ain't. Nah, I don't like that look, man. Then when I came home, the love you get, you know, that glow when you first get home, damn, boy, you look good. Then I had the dreads and, you know, and just, one girl I was dealing, you know, a bad joint I was dealing with, she just was telling me one time, like, you're too good of a dude and you look too good to be out here like that. You know what I mean? And when she broke it down to me, you know, I had two people that really kept it real. She was one of them, and I'm gonna tell you about the other one. She told me, like, you know what I mean, and it's a bad joint, you know what I mean, model type, you know, thousands of followers and stuff like that. And she was just like, you look too good, you know, like, that ain't you, you know what I mean? Like, she was like, you look too good, you too good of a dude, you know, clean, you know what I mean? You don't need to be out here like that. That shit, you know, when she told me that, it really made me like, damn, I can't be out here like that. Then another person, shout out to my homie Paul. Paul originally from New York, from Far Rockaway. Known him for about 15 years, my man, you know what I mean? He moved down here to work at the shipyard and shit when he graduated, but been knowing each other for years. Solid cat, you know what I mean? Solid. One of the only closest friends that I got, you know what I mean? And one day he came through this when I was, you know, on the pills and stuff heavy, and he came through and I was on my bullshit, falling asleep and talking, and all of a sudden I didn't hear from him. I'd be calling him, you know, like, damn, my nigga. Just once he saw I was in the right mind, he told me, he was like, man, I had to fall back from you. I love you that much to fall back from you. And, you know, he was like, man, leave that shit from the weirdos, man. That ain't you. We don't do that. You know, we two players, we get money, we fly. You know what I mean? Bitches, you know what I mean? We're foreigns, all that. He was like, man, you know, that ain't you, bro. Like, that's some clown shit. I had to fall back from you. I said, damn, that's a real friend, man. Somebody who really gonna tell you about yourself and don't give a fuck how you wanna feel. You wanna fight, nigga, we can do whatever. I'm gonna tell you about yourself, and, you know, and I'm your nigga. Like, if I tell you about yourself, you're supposed to understand it. And I really accepted it, and I thank him for that. You know what I mean? That's how I can really say that's my friend, you know what I mean? That's my friend, more realer than niggas that I knew since, you know, a pup.
Yeah.
And kept it real. So those, you know, situations like that, you know, people keeping it real and just going through what I went through and stuff like that, it just keep me grounded. to know not to fuck with him no more. Because everything connected with it was negativity. So it's like, if I go back to it, hustling backwards, I'm going back into negativity.
Yeah, exactly. So you got to keep that, circle
Right.
that way.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of things and people that try to creep in.
Creep in, yep.
Yeah.
The devil stay working, man.
Yeah.
He does. He stay working.
Yeah, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, great combo. I don't want to take away too much and try to, hit a right turn to the music.
Mm-hmm.
We want to make sure we cover what you.
Oh, no, you good. We good. Let's rock and roll, man. We get through anything you want to talk about.
Yeah, so, but also with this new project,
Uh-huh.
I want to hear how you tying in, like some of the things we just previously talked about.
Right.
Mental health and all of that.
Right.
So, like, your new album. And
Right.
the tracks you sent me, I want to get into those as well.
Yes, sir. We can do that.
Yeah, some quality sound.
Yes, sir. Well, the project I'm working on, You Can Never Feel My Pain. As of right now, and to my fans and people who looking forward to the music, because I only got a couple of DMs. I need an album as soon as it drop. Just putting little videos and stuff out, just previewing shit. I'm shooting for Valentine's Day, because with the pain and emotion and feelings, I'm trying to tie all that in. But I want to have a certain amount of videos and a certain amount of, I got to promote it right. I want to promote it right before I just drop it. You know what I mean? So I got a couple months left, maybe 60 days. No, I'm tripping. For time check, January, yeah. So I'm trying to get it. I got a couple more things to do till February. But if not, Valentine's Day, early spring, I promise. It'll be out early spring. So, yeah, as far as just like talking about tying in all of that, a track is probably going to stand out, True Story. I had to make that because when I came home, everybody's so used to, seeing me do the music and all that stuff. Everybody I bumped into, where you been at? What happened? You still doing the music? You know what I mean? What's going on? And this. So when you hear that song, you shouldn't, when you see me again, you shouldn't have to ask what happened to that little gap when I was gone. You see what I'm saying? That should explain. That explains everything. It's like once you hear that song, it's no more questions. You know what I mean? So that's why I had to do that one. I got another track called Sickle Cell Diary. Not to give it away, but it's just about a situation where I was going through a crisis, and that's what sickle cell. With sickle cell, we call it a pain crisis when you're going through like an actual pain crisis when your blood levels are out of whack and going, you're going through a serious, like you hurting bad. It's just not no regular aching pain. This is like when the pain is, severe. So it's just when I was going through one of them and trying to overcome it and dealing with a female, and that's it. I ain't gonna tell you no more. And something happens, it's a story to it. And I'm gonna have a video for that also coming soon. So that talks about, the sickle cell and just like a situation and dealing with that. Trying to think, we got What You Mad At, Stupid, and right now the features I got GFL Dinero, and I got GMF Peso, and that's just as of right now. I ain't gonna tell y'all anymore, but I got some more, waiting on some more verses. But as of right now, we got that. Probably gonna put like 4 more songs on it. That'll probably make it 10. I think 10 tracks, 9, 10 tracks. That'll be decent.
Yeah, all right.
That ain't too much, not too less,
Yeah.
Give people enough, and to want more, Once they hear that, okay, he back, and we're gonna go from there, Just trying to tell my story, you feel me? Just trying to get my story out there.
Yeah, definitely. Like you said, them type of tracks, putting those real life experiences and stories in there with the video.
Right. Bring it to life.
So there's the whole album gonna flow like that.
Yeah, it's
every song has its own story.
I I would say, it's not connected like this song going to that one type thing. It's every song got its own story, but it's based on one subject. You get what I'm saying? It's all pain from the streets, pain from women, pain from sickle cell, pain. It's just pain. It's just all my true stories, true life experiences, everything I'm going through, I'm talking in that mic when I go to the studio. Man, ain't no let me think in my mind, there's something that sounds sweet. You know, I'm thinking in my mind what happened, you know, and how did I get through it, what did I do, but I'm gonna make it rhyme, but at the same time, not just rapping to be rapping. Like every song got a meaning, every song got a story, every song I'm talking about something. That's why, you know, it's like, damn, what type of style I can do everything. It's like, but I'm on my Boosie / Tupac shit right now, in my own way. I don't want nobody to say, I ain't comparing myself, in my own way, you know, how they talk about the real life and what they go through and stuff. That's what I'm on right now, just talking about true life, man, true life, because, I don't know, that's how I release also. That's how I release my pain, my thoughts, you know, that's how, like meditation, some people meditate, or some people count to 10 or whatever just to help them out. That's what I do. I go to the studio and talk about it, you know. Some people pick up the phone and gossip to their friend or their, you know, whatever. I just sit there and I write, man, and just, you know. Yeah. Mama, I'm sorry, the sickle cell got me thugging.
Oh, is it a little drop?
Huh? Yeah, I got that. It's coming soon, yes, sir.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Word. So speaking of coming soon, you got like singles with this, or it's all dropping at the same time?
Yeah, I got singles. I'm gonna drop the singles. That's why I say I want to drop a couple singles and stuff like that before I just drop the whole thing. I don't want to just drop it and I ain't getting nobody a preview or nothing. You know, I'm just, oh man, go download my tape. Shit, I ain't that big or popular just to drop a tape and just, you know, so I'm trying to do some type of, you know, get my promotion right, because that's what it's all about, man. This rap shit is an image. You know, that shit is really an image nowadays, more than it was back in the day because of the social media and the likes and all that, because that's what it's all about. It's crazy, man. It's just likes. Like, that's what the world came to, a like. Like, yeah. They just care about a like, you know, a like and a follower. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm trying to market this thing the best way I can, man. But like I said, it's all on my own. Trying to build a team as I go, but I had to cut ties, you know, with the old people and circles that I was dealing with. You know what I mean? It's not, I don't feel like I'm better than nobody or nothing, but shit, I, you know, can't go back to the same shit, man. I gotta elevate my boss.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, but.
You know.
This shit gonna be alright though, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna be something to look forward to. I'm telling you. Definitely. Yes, sir. Something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Well, did you check out any joints I sent you? Cause you got some special joints in that, in that email.
I don't know the order they sent.
No, yeah. I'm just saying that you check out any of them.
Nah, I do want to talk about one you was like, and I can give it away.
No, go ahead, do your thing. Yeah.
You can check the facts.
Yes, sir. Check the background.
Yeah.
100% facts, 100% true.
Yeah.
You check whatever, that's that true story. You talking about that true story?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just dropped the My Block Live for that too. Yeah, man.
Oh, that's the one you did, okay.
Yeah, that true story. That's the one I dropped man. It's just that story, you know. I'm just saying, you know, it's a true story. That's why it's titled True Story. It's a true story from beginning to the end. Like I said, I ain't thinking about nothing. Everything that happened in that story is 100% facts, 100% true. Everything, you know what I mean? Everything from the situation, the me being set up, from, you know, closest homie switching up, you know what I mean? They just going through ups and downs with my health, like I said in it, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, that's out. So yeah, you can talk about that. Any other lyrics that stood out to you, you know what I mean? You can ask about it or whatever. But yeah, that's a true story. True story there.
Yeah. So you was just talking about the lifestyle you was living, you know.
Yeah, just
like 100 racks and the different cars.
Yeah. What happened from that story goes from year 2017 until 2019. The true story part 1. Yeah, from 17 to 19, and then part 2 will go from 19 into present, present time basically. Yeah. So be on the lookout for part 2, but that video for True Story Part 1, and what I got, shit, man, that's gonna be some shit. It's gonna be like a movie, man. I'm telling you, because I'm putting some money behind some decent money behind that.
Yeah, now you got to with the visual.
Yeah.
The age we live in.
I'm talking about some decent money to, bring this shit to life. Cause that shit right there, that's one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that one. But
and then you switched it up on me because the next one I put on was like some ladies, like some more chill. So I'm like,
that's the Sickle Cell Diary. That's that.
okay.
It's just me. Basically, the song is me basically telling the story and writing a diary from. I was chilling at the crib. I'm in pain.
Yeah.
I'm taking my medicine. A girl that I'm dealing with texts me, And like I say, a lot of people don't understand sickle cell. So in one line I say, she say, like, what's up, this, and she hit me, and then I say, baby, I'm in pain. You know what I'm saying? And then she replied, boy, you a lame. You see what I'm saying? Because she don't understand. She just thinking I'm bitching, I'm hurting. You see what I'm saying? So, I had her, back, and then I tell her to come over. You know what I mean? And then, that pill started kicking in. She came in, she passed me my pill, she rolled me a blunt. That pill started kicking in, I'm ready to fuck. I mean, and it's just, there's that to it. But, but you see how, but what I'm saying about the sickle cell thing, that's some regular life shit. You calling a girl wanting to fuck, but at the same time, for me, I might be going through, you know what I mean, a pain, some shit that's dealing with pain, you feel me, I'm hurting, but at the same time, I still want to get off. So I gotta thug it, you know what I'm saying? Then afterwards, I can go and get right. But I gotta do what I gotta do, no matter what. Yeah, there's been times I've been limping around, like I said, I've been in fights, and what I'm gonna do? Say, oh man, I don't wanna fight, man, my leg hurt, my arm hurt. No, man, we gonna go. And then afterwards, if I gotta go to the ER or call the doctor or take whatever I got to do, but I'm gonna get through it. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna do what I got to do. I don't care. It ain't gonna stop me. The only way you gonna stop me from moving, chop off my legs, chop off my arm. Then nothing I can do then, but let's, or in the pound box. And then if you cut my arm off or cut my leg off, I can't get up and just walk and do what I do. I'm gonna roll around this bitch. I don't give a fuck. You hear me? Yeah. You punch me in my face, I'm gonna jump, bite you, lock on your ass like a pit bull. Bitch, this motherfucker out. Yeah, but shit. I'm just saying, I'm gonna get through it regardless, you know what I mean? So it's just, with that song, it's just, I done did some street shit, not to talk too much, and been hurting, you know what I'm saying? And you feel what I'm saying? But it's just what I deal with, you know what I mean? I can't cry about it. Yeah. You know what I mean? I was hurting last night. You know what I'm saying? So what I supposed to, I'm still here today. You know what I mean? Man, if it got to a point where I couldn't make it, I can't make it. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm gonna do what I gotta do to be here. You feel what I'm saying? It's just, I just got ambition. Because my brother always said that, man. It's like, man, you got mad ambition. You can be, a Fortune 5, you can run a Fortune 500 company, man, because you just got mad ambition. You know what I'm saying? It's more than just me. It's more than me shining. I got kids. You know what I mean? I got 2 kids that I gotta, be here for. Yeah. And I can't just say, oh, well, daddy got sickle cell, so I can't feed y'all. Daddy got sickle cell, I can't buy y'all no clothes. Daddy got sickle cell, I can't do this. Daddy got, I don't hear that shit.
Yeah, now they know what it means.
They don't understand it. Yeah. They don't understand it yet. You know what I mean? But, I gotta, no matter what, I gotta go. I gotta get through it. You feel me? So.
Yeah, now also you could get into like the features you got up there as well.
Yeah, well, right now I'm waiting on a couple. Right now I just got GMF Peso, and GFL Dinero. That's it, right? That's all I'm gonna give right now. I don't want to, I ain't gonna give, I'll let the other ones be a surprise. But yeah, that's just the features. I'm trying to think anything else. I'm just grinding, man. For real, I'm just RP the Dolph too, man. Cause our last interview,
yeah,
that's what I spoke on, you know.
just talking about that.
I was just talking about it, but man, it's a Judas in every city, every neighborhood. It's somebody that want to take you down. You know what I mean? And it's fucked up how, and it's messed up how black people, us as people are like that. You know what I mean? You can make it. I was just talking to my fiance about this, man. You could be a popular rapper, right? A super, super popular rapper. You can, everybody that's in your hood or from your area just doing something. I'm talking about you can make a whole song and say, my nigga such and such, turned up, my nigga such and such, getting money, my nigga doing this, my nigga got businesses, this person doing this. I'm talking, you can make a whole song dedicated to the neighborhood of people that know you, where you from, your city, talking about everybody. I'm talking about every single person. I know it'll be a long song, but I'm saying, you can go through, make a 10-minute song and just talk about every person, every single person, and talk about how good they doing. I love y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? You can do that. They still ain't gonna promote your shit. They still not gonna care about you. They still gonna want to see you dead or down in jail. So it's just how it's messed up how it is, but it's how it is. That's why you gotta protect yourself at all times, like in boxing. Yeah. You know how the referee say, protect yourself at all out here. You just gotta stay dangerous. Can't be safe no more. You gotta stay dangerous. Nowadays, you gotta be on. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, they'll kill you of anything, man. Nowadays, that's how it is. Everybody's so trigger happy, but that's why I started. Where I stayed with my family, to myself, the couple circle I got, cause I done been and did all that trying to be in the mix. That shit don't get you nowhere, but. RIP the Dolph, man, it's a fucked up situation, just like Nip, you know what I mean? It's just a messed up situation. Then I don't understand why people take down people like that. This dude, man, taking care of the whole community. You know what I mean? I mean, you got people, they providing jobs. And that's just like how I was saying, you can make a song about people doing good. You providing jobs for people. People put money in people's pocket. Yeah. You can go around and get everybody $50,000. Guess what?
Everybody want to be that one.
Guess what? Somebody, you can get a person $50,000 a new Mercedes. A lot of people, I ain't gonna say everybody, but a lot of people, they gonna figure out a way to plot to set you up. You see what I'm saying? Instead of trying to get in line with you to see how they can get it, they gonna try, you know what I mean? I mean, what's the sense of that? Why would you cut the bridge off? Keep the bridge connected so everything can keep flowing. Everything can keep crossing, you know what I mean? And Atlanta do it. Atlanta, they know how to play. I ain't gonna say they don't got people down there that, you know, that hate and stuff. Everybody hate, you know, across the world. But Atlanta, man, I salute Atlanta, man, because they really help pull the next one, you know, everybody trying to pull, even if it's in the camera, like the cameras and the interview, even if it's in that industry, the rappers, producers, actors, models, they all, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, man, here, and we got certain people that can have Virginia like that. It's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. And then it's like, if you get in that position, it's such a hard job to try to step in those shoes and be the one that you like, no, I don't want no parts of that. And that's probably what a lot of people do, you know, because certain people that try to help people, a lot of people mess it up, and then don't nobody want to help no more. You know what I mean? Don't nobody. So it's just a bad mentality that people got to get out of, you know?
Yeah, and that just comes with time, I feel.
Yeah.
You know, just people naturally, because it's like, you know, we see the opportunities that we continue to lose by not working together, and it's like, people at some point in time gotta get tired of that shit.
Yeah, of course, man. It's like, you got to. It's like getting to a certain age, it's like you gotta know, okay, man, I got this. It's time to start making investments, trying to start building houses and, you know, buying a house and buying a car, making sure you got insurance. After a certain point, you can't be childish no more. You got to grow up. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got to get to a certain point where you got to want something. A lot of people don't even be wanting nothing out of life. They be so content. I don't understand it. It's like it's no type of, I know people that they are content with what they're doing, how they're living, low income, whatever little hustle they got. little piece of car they got, people be content. I'm just not like that. I just can't be content. I just, I mean, why be content? We don't sit here and be, life is too short to be sitting in the hood all day trying to stand on the corner and hustle and, you know, just get tired of the same shit. I mean, my mind has always been beyond that, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I turned 18, I got up out of here. I went straight to another, I had to.
Yeah.
Because I had my daughter, I went straight to another state because I wanted something better in life, you know what I mean? I knew I had to do it for her. A lot of people be content, man. I just can't be content. I dream too big. Like, I literally go to sleep and be having dreams. And I had dreams of being on stage with Rick Ross in front of thousands of people and wake up like, damn, boy, I thought that shit was real. You know what I mean? Look down at myself in the dream and seeing all type of VVS's, all type of shit that I inspire, all type of cars. I done had people call me like, man, I had a dream that, you know, you was doing this or we was doing this together. Yeah. I just gotta get up and go. I gotta drive, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, yeah, man, I just, sky's the limit, man, for me. You know what I mean? It's just motivation, black and motivated.
Got
2900.
Yeah, you know, I mean, you really create your own.
Yes, sir.
Especially now, you know, we all got the resources, the tech to enact that. Like you say, you doing it all, man.
Right.
Your ownership.
Right. And like I said, it's the cars I was dope. I can't, you know, I mean, what can I do? I only really can own a business. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm gonna get paid for the rest of my life, you know what I mean? Because, you know, I mean, with the illness, you know, I mean, you can't work, so they gotta give you some type of, you know what I'm saying? And I just was blessed because the job that I had, I made 6 figures, you know what I mean? Each year, and worked there for about 3.5 years. So they told me like, man, you know, you need to sign up, you know what I mean, to get your supplementary income or whatever. And I'm like, damn, I didn't know I could get that. It's like, yeah, you qualify for that, you know what I mean? So shit, I signed up first time, God, great, got that shit. And guess what? They based it off my income that I worked at in Ohio, a 6-figure income. So just imagine, I'm all right. You know, people don't understand, people just like, their perception is everything. They see, oh, he got it good, and he ain't gotta work, he got money. Oh, he got this, he got that, you know what I mean? But, okay, you take this pain that every day dealing with this, you know what I mean? And you can sit at home and not work and get a check, but you might not want to go through that because that pain is something different, you know what I mean? And you'll be running back, man, damn, you can take this shit, man. I'd rather go to work. I promise you. Anybody with sickle cell, they'll tell you, if you can take all this away, I will go to work. I worked before. I have no problem with working. But just perception, man. It's just people don't understand. Oh, he must sell drugs, or he must sell this, or sell that. Man, you don't know. People don't know. You see what I'm saying? It's just people just go with off this or that. It's like you don't even understand gotta have a clue of what's going on. You just see somebody on Facebook or Instagram and just assume or want to talk about somebody, it's like you don't even understand what I go through or what I'm going through, you know what I mean? So if you can take all this pain away, you know what I mean? I will work, I'll go to college, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever, I'm with it. Of course, I'm gonna do music because that's my passion, but I'm talking about how people say, oh man, you got it good, you gotta work this, that, and the third. Man, you don't know what the hell I go through. You know what I mean? Shit, let some pain wake you up in the middle of the night or you know, shit like that. You just living everyday life and gotta be hurting. I ain't complaining, but still, it's just, it ain't what you think. It ain't as good or so easy, laid back as you think. You know what I mean? But I don't do no complaining, man. I'm just trying to grind, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to grind and do what I do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we definitely, you know, can't wait to hear the rest of this project.
Yes, sir, man.
Views of people, anything else you want to drop on the viewers?
Trying to thank anybody, man. IG, the official _ Big A. Shows, features, you know what I mean? I'm willing to work with everybody, you know what I mean? Anybody and everybody. Ain't got no ops, got no beef. I'm a laid back, boss ass nigga, man. I ain't, you know what I mean? So I'm willing to work with everybody, willing to get money, network. So the official Big A, the official _ Big A, excuse me. You can hit me up on that IG and you know what I mean? You can get it or whatever you want to do. I'm looking for a team, man. So anybody hit me up, man. That's like a cameraman. Looking for somebody who, you know, that can be my cameraman. You know, somebody who, you know, willing to take that job. As far as everything else, that's really what I'm looking for. You know, the cameraman and stuff like that, and you know. Not really like on some music video type shit because I got those type people, but yeah, that type, you know, vlog or, you know, things like that, behind the scenes type shit, just somebody like that, somebody who's flexible, somebody who ain't really got a big clientele maybe, or even if you do, somebody who's just flexible, you know what I'm saying, because the people that I got, that I'm working with right now, doing my music videos, you know, they got a lot of clientele and stuff like that, so they dealing with different people. They can't really just stop what they doing and come follow me around or be with me. Just in the studio, like I said, you can never feel my pain. Y'all be on the lookout for that. It's gonna be on all platforms. I got some music videos dropping. I think the next video I'll probably drop before True Story, maybe Stupid. Or What You Mad At. Either one of those. Probably because I'm probably gonna do that this week. So be on the lookout for that. Other than that, that's all. Like anything else that you can think of, anything else you wanna holler about.
Sick. Hey, we say that for part 3.
Part 3, huh?
Part 3.
Hey, man, we're gonna be on some Boosie and Vlad shit, man. Be prepared, man. So I'm telling you, I'm trying to keep my face seen as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep this content in their face. Yeah, so it could be just a conversation. Oh, man, I like that dude, man. Conversation, man. Because that's how I do, man. I look at people and say, man, I like that dude. Conversation. Yeah. Let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me check out his music or whatever. So hopefully conversation or whatever, just things I talk about, promote, man. Y'all can understand my story, understand me, be on the lookout for my music, you know what I mean? And other than that, appreciate you, big dog.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yes, sir. My guy.
Great interview, touched on some new things outside the regular.
Great conversation. Great conversation.
Real deal, like what you're going through, people really, I feel like, got a chance to know you in this interview. Right.
Yes, sir. So
salute.
Yeah, it's your boy Big A. Tower away. Shout out, my guy. See you next time. In the next one.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Would've been my man, had to send away. Told niggas about my every move. Coach sit the blints. After that, that's when I heard the boom. I ain't called for a plumber, but these